Und wieder zurück, direkt hier in der Klinik. Wir können mal gucken, wie wir aktuell stehen. Ich glaube, das ist das Empathische gewesen, ne? Weg des Bilder, Weg des Tür, Weg der Frick. Okay, also ich weiß nicht genau, wo ich landen will, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Schauen wir mal weiter, wie es hier mit der Story weitergeht. Ich habe noch keine Maschine flüstern. Das würde ich einmal ganz kurz sagen. Was ist denn hier alles passiert? So, wie ist denn die Welt so geworden? Das interessiert mich natürlich auch. Gut. Jetzt gehen wir darüber. Propeller.
Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity.
Oh, das hätte ich auch gern. Solarzellen. Windturbine, in Anführungszeichen, Propeller. Windrad, so ist, glaube ich, das Richtige.
All right, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently.
Und Safran soll es hier geben. Gucken wir uns erstmal um.
Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot. Courtesy of Nordson Museum.
Ah ja.
Replica of multi-purpose cult.
Ja, gut, okay. Ja, das hab ich mir gedacht. Ah. Da hoch ist er. Können wir noch mehr scannen? Nee. Macht ja nichts. Macht ja nichts.
I'd
Guck.
say those are saffron crocuses. Not sure what those are. Doesn't look like tomatoes at least.
Uah, Tomaten.
Lettuce, carrots, and something else.
Gut, hier oben ist er hoch.
There are many entrances around here. I need something to go on before I'd consider going inside.
Ja gut, das haben wir jetzt ja gerade. Muss ich den? Das haben wir doch jetzt hier gerade. Wie aktiviere ich denn das? Enter?
The boot prints lead up this set of stairs. I should head up and have a look.
Ja, okay. Ich muss dann wahrscheinlich das, also man muss das hier nehmen, weil das dann sozusagen der letzte vor dem Hausflur hier ist. Na gut.
Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. Wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Are you fond of filth or something?
Tja. Nein, aber Dreck enthält für Ermittler wertvolle Informationen. Laut meiner alten Polizeikollegen aus der Stadt schon. Der hatte einen ziemlichen Putzfilm. In diesem Fall tatsächlich offizielle Polizeiangelegenheit. Putzen Sie diese Flur bitte auf weiteres nicht. Weiß nicht, bringt ja jetzt gerade auch nichts mehr.
No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective.
Oh, I understand. Let me know if I can be of service.
Ja, dem schnacken wir jetzt erstmal eine Runde.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Do you know anything about the recent murder of a man named Carl?
Nope. As far as I know, no Carl lives here.
What about frequent visitors?
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again, I don't socialize with the tenants. I might recognize the man if I saw him.
Müssen wir den fixieren, damit wir das rauskriegen? Merke ich jetzt gerade.
Do you know anything about the murder at the museum?
Nothing but common knowledge. I haven't been in that part of town for a while. A shame what happened to Maya, though. She always seemed like a harmless lady to me. Can't imagine who'd want to kill her.
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
What's your opinion on Gabriel?
Seems to take his job seriously. A bit on the strict side, maybe. But hey, cops gotta be tough. Now, I myself never had a run-in with the law, so that's pure speculation on my part.
Lügt auch nicht.
I'm looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to Carl, the man who was murdered today.
I have no idea who Carl was, so I'm not sure what you want from me.
Well, are there any young women in this building?
I'm looking at one.
Ha ha. A tenant, obviously. Probably living alone.
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young women in this building lately, but I work in 16 buildings. Kinda hard to keep track.
Fair enough. Do you know which apartments they live in?
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they practically treat me as part of the furniture, so...
Ja.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange.
Geheimtür vielleicht?
Do you know anything about Councilwoman Ruth?
She doesn't mince her words, that one. Some people take an issue with that, but I think it's refreshing. I heard she used to be a Central Bureau agent. Apparently she got her position here as some kind of retirement package.
Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
Ja, weiß ich nicht.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Oh, right, that fella.
You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
Oh.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
Understood. Where can I find apartment 113 exactly?
It's on this floor, just around the corner.
All right. Thanks.
Danke. Ah, ja. Interessant.
Would you happen to know where a key like this might fit?
Looks special. Some custom-built box or something,
Schade.
maybe?
Maybe. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Den schalten wir mal aus.
Nothing. Guess no one's home.
Ah,
Locked.
geschlossen, na klar. Na klar.
Nope. No fit.
Ja, na klar.
Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected.
Wir kommen also nur durch die Tür, also durch das Schloss dann rein.
I don't think that's the right place.
Hätte sein können, dass wir so Baphomets-flugmäßig über das Fenster reinkommen. Der gute Sven. Gut, dann gehen wir wieder raus. Hier ist auch nichts zu holen. Oh, Leben. Gucken.
All right. Got some clay. That's not the right entrance.
Ach so, okay.
I don't think I need to go.
Ja, alles klar. Ich probiere hier noch aus. So. Dann haben wir hier, glaube ich, alles. Ne? Ja, und Osten. Schauen wir mal. Nudity-Dings. Entspannt.
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Respekt, meine Waffe reinigen und der Herbst des Lebens. Gottes Willen. Ordnung, Notizen sortieren und Unsicherheit. Vertrauen, Lauschen, Einsamkeit. Das hört sich cool an.
Trust, eavesdropping, loneliness.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
And anatomically correct, gentlemen.
Ich glaube, ich weiß, warum sie das sagt. Ja. Kann man hier mit dem... Guck da nicht so genau hin, Kinder.
Nice spot there next to the wind chime. Nice soothing sounds.
Ja. Gehen wir mal in den Roboterladen.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Vulture's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Oh mein Gott. Get me out of here. Schluss mit dem Unsinn. Ihr Verhalten ist fehl am Platz. Hier ist keine definitiv keine Intelligenz. Nicht recht witzig, ne? Also. Ich möchte ihn nicht tadeln eigentlich. Er hat ja damit nichts zu tun. Der ist einfach ein fröhlicher Typ hier, so. Obwohl es schon ein bisschen komisch ist, wenn eine Polizistin reinkommt und er so, Howdy, Partner.
This is inappropriate behavior, citizen. I have some questions about the recent murders.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot.
Gut.
Do you know about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Oh, yeah, poor Carl. He was a friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
So I take it you have no idea who killed Carl?
None whatsoever. Wrong place, wrong time, maybe. He didn't seem like the type of guy to make enemies, anyhow.
What do you know about the murder at the museum, Maya Strand?
I don't know anything about the attack, but I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not?
Jetzt ist es ein bisschen
That thing
albern.
is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't.
Ich meine, hier geht's um Mord.
It's got
Bisschen
red
pietätlos.
eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pop's calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
Ja, recht herzlichen Dank. Gut.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
Tja.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
Gut. Ich glaube, hier werden wir nicht mehr viel rauskriegen, ne?
Do you know who lives at 113 Mimir Road?
Nope. No idea.
Will ich eigentlich jetzt auch nicht alles durchfragen.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye bye.
Alberner Typ. Aber es sei ihm gegönnt. Gut, da ist nichts. Er winkt da hinten im Hintergrund, ist ja cool. Ich habe ja nichts dagegen, wenn man hier so ein bisschen Spaß hat. Ne? Aber wenn es um Mord geht. Was haben wir hier? So ein Ortseingang. Wir sind auf diesem Plateau, ne? Easy. Ach ja, jetzt kommen wir hier wieder an. Das Museum kommt noch nicht an, ne? Ja. Da kommen wir hin. Ui.
All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here.
So, den Geheimgang hatte ich im Museum vermutet. Fingerabdrücke. Hier auch. Wie aktiviere ich denn das jetzt eigentlich? Dass sie das versteht? Oder muss ich mir das selber... Es gibt da keinen Dialog für. Ja. Nee, gibt's nicht. Okay. Ist ja auch per se erstmal nicht schlimm. Nur nicht, dass ich hier das ganze Spiel durchspiele und die Mechanik dahinter nicht raffe. So, Karls Bio ist hier nicht. So, jetzt gucken wir uns das mal
Looks
an.
like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one.
Oh, Träumchen.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum.
Mhm.
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind. I don't see how those things work together.
Abschneiden, mitnehmen, sammeln.
Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
Mhm.
It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway.
Ich gucke mir das mal alles an.
I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's. Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway. Looks like various plant samples.
Okay. Ich glaube, wir haben es übersehen bisher. Oder auch nicht. Oder auch nicht. Hm. Ist auch nichts Ungewöhnliches, ne, wenn Mayas Fingerabdrücke da drauf sind. Da legt er das immer noch neu los. Ja. Was ich hier tun soll, weiß ich nicht.
That combination makes no sense.
Okay. Gut. Hier sind wir fertig. Nichts gefunden. Wieder zurück. Wo müssen wir denn hin? Zurück zum Markt? Was wird das?
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Bisschen was abscannen möchte ich hier dann doch nochmal. Auch wenn ich per se einfach nicht glaube, dass hier irgendwas ist. Ja, mal rein. Huch. Nee, zur Skola. Wollte ich.
I don't have any business in the school.
Okay. So, hier wollte ich noch mal... Ach, Gabriel. Sprechen wir noch mal mit ihm. Mit Gabriel.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there. I should let you know Carl's body has arrived, and our coroner is waiting for you in the
Alles
morgue.
klar.
Noted. I'll go and have a look shortly.
Da gehen wir gleich
Until
noch
then, is there anything I can help you with?
Bestimmt.
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 in Amir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks.
Ach ja, genau. Das hat er uns ja auch gesagt.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad. What do you think of Walter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
Glaube ich sofort.
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
Gut.
All right,
Good luck out there.
Jo, danke. Da war das, ne? Das Adressregister.
The drawer is labeled Address Records.
Dann machen wir auf.
These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address, or vice versa. Let's have a look. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Ja, okay.
I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook.
Das ist gut. Dann können wir hier wieder raus. Hier wieder raus. Und hier rein. Und hier runter. Sehr schön, dass auch der Nacktheitsfilter hier aktiviert wurde. Nicht auszudenken, wenn wir hier verpixelte Genitalien sehen würden. Um Gottes Willen.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
Ich kenne da wen. So.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
That's enough questions.
Okie dokie.
Gut. Den da? Mhm. Achso, das hatte ich ja schon. Da kann was selber raus, ne? Ja. Tja. Was soll uns das jetzt sagen?
Katarina Berg.
Achso.
I already examined the body at the crime scene. Nothing new comes to mind.
Weiß er denn jetzt noch was? Zu dem Typen.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Ja.
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right. Now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay. Thanks for your input.
Das ist natürlich interessant.
What are your conclusions?
Most obvious first. The cause of the murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against.
Das haben wir schon gehört, ne?
What else?
Jetzt dreht er sich um. Jetzt können wir etwas tun.
Yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours.
Ich habe eine Idee.
What are your conclusions?
Most obvious, the murder.
Technically I could, but I'm not sure. I don't see how those things...
Oh, yeah. I couldn't
Okay,
make
aber
the
hier
time of-
müssen wir
That's enough
irgendwas
question.
tun.
Okay.
Irgendwas tun.
I'll wash my hands when I go.
Bin gespannt, ob wir noch mal irgendwas rauskriegen, ob der irgendwas im Bauch hat, einen Schlüssel geschluckt hat oder irgendwie so.
I'm guessing those...
Okay. Ich würde sagen, an der Stelle machen wir für heute Feierabend. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.